Alright, budget magic time. Playing some favorable pirates in Ixalan standard, and we'll keep this. I mean, we got one drop, which is good. Chart the course for card draw, favorable winds for some pumpage. Island for our opponent, and Storm Tamer. Ooh, this a mirror? Are we playing the mirror? Well, we'll lead on Storm Tamer. Pass the turn. Hopefully our build is better than our opponent's build. We will see. Opponent unsummons our Storm Tamer. That is an aggressive use of Storm Tamer. Gets in. 4-1. Or aggressive use of unsummon. They do have another land. And passes. Well, play a Storm Tamer. Play a tap land. Pass the turn. Is our opponent playing mono blue? Looks like it. Opponent gets in for 1. Well, we're going to take it. Hopefully they don't have Aerialist. Aethersphere Harvester. Okay. Well, get in with Storm Tamer. Hit our opponent. Play Aerialist. Play Drowned Catacombs. Pass the turn. We don't have a good answer to this Aethersphere at the moment. And we don't have our own Aethersphere. Maybe our opponent's just playing like mono blue flyers. Cruise up Aethersphere. Yep. So it's definitely going to shift the race in their favor. Gets in with Aethersphere. Yep. Can't stop it yet. Hits us for 3. I mean, they might as well give it lifelink, I assume. Yep. So we're down to 15. They're up to 22. Ugh. Opponent passes. Ooh, Hope of Gurapur. Well, let's attack with both. Pre-combat. Play Island. Play Chart the Course. Or Chart a Course. See if this draws out a counter. Does not. Then play Hope of Gurapur. Gonna leave up Storm Tamer, I think. Pass the turn. Siren's a good draw here. Alright, opponent goes with Supreme Will. Probably digging for a land? I don't know what to think about where we're at the moment. If it wasn't for Aethersphere Harvester, we'd be very far ahead. But with Harvester, we might actually be kind of far behind. Yep, there's a land. Cruise Harvester. At least the lifelink is almost done. Opponent gets in with Harvester. Yup. Hits us. Down to 12. And passes. Ooh, another Dreamcaller is nice. Well, play Drowned Catacombs. Go to combat. Opponent has Dreamcaller. Okay. If they also have a counter, that would be bad. Pass the turn. So we gotta hope that our Dreamcaller resolves here to tap down our opponent's 2 big flyers. Another island for our opponent. Going to unsummon our Storm Tamer. Okay, down to 2 cards. I think we're set up to win the long game here. Hopefully. Well, let's Dreamcaller. See if our opponent has a counter. They do, but our opponent's down to 1 card. So yes, they are ahead at the moment, but they're down to 1 card. They hit us. We have 5 cards. Sure, we're down to 6. Well, let's see, opponent. Let's see. Play favorable wins. Play Island. And I think we get in with Hope of Gurapur. And pass the turn. Hopefully this Dreamcaller finally resolves. Although we're not just dead if it doesn't. And since we have favorable wins, our Stormfleet actually stonewalls our opponent's offense pretty well. So the tide might be turning in our favor here. And we have Aetherspheres to draw into eventually as well. Cruise up Aethersphere. Well, let's go for it. Dreamcaller. Tap, tap. Opponent passes. Ooh, another Aerialist. What did our opponent find? Well, attack, attack. Hit our opponent. Play Storm Tamer. Play a Swamp. Play Aerialist. And, I mean, I guess we run out the last Storm Tamer. And pass the turn. Opponent has a Dreamcaller. Taps, taps. That was a good draw for our opponent. Plays a land. It does mean we're unfortunately going to have to double chump, which is super bad. Cruise. Yup. Yikes. Attacks, attacks, attacks. Yeah? That is unfortunate. Yeah, we got a chump chump, which is not ideal, even a little. Chump chump. Chart the Course is good. So let's get in with Hope of Gurapur. Hit our opponent. Chart the Course. Alright, opponent has a counter, but we can pay for it. So we'll pay 4. See what we hit. Action? Action for next turn. Play Submerged Boneyard. We could be dead here. If our opponent finds an Unsummon or a Dreamcaller Siren, we're dead. Thankfully, they've drawn a lot of Unsummons. Another Ether Sphere. Okay. Well, that doesn't just kill us, although it is a decent draw for our opponent. We would love to find one of our Ether Spheres. That would be sweet. Cruise Ether Sphere. I can't imagine they attack here. Just kidding. I guess they will. So we will kill your Ether Sphere. For free. Man, this is going to be close. Definitely a top deck war. If we can find an Ether Sphere, things get much easier. Don't know about this attack from our opponent. Seems a little greedy. I guess they gain a bit of life, but I don't know if that's worth giving up an Ether Sphere. Yep. We draw. More lands. Well, kill a Dreamcaller. Opponent can counter with Stormcaller. They choose not to. I don't know if it matters. I guess we'll take Supreme Will? Can we start attacking? What's the worst that happened? Well, I guess they can crew up Ether Spheres, so no. Alright, pass the turn. Yikes, top deck wars. Good news is we've drawn more lands than our opponent, which means, theoretically, they have more lands that they're going to draw into. Alright, Skyship Plunder, another flyer. We're still pretty stable. We draw. Ooh. If we're going to draw a land, this is probably the best one. So, kill Plunder. Maybe we should have tried to attack and see if we could get rid of the Ether Sphere. Pass the turn. That Ether Sphere is shutting down our offense. Opponent passes. Well, let's attack with Dreamcaller, see what our opponent does. Opponent takes it. So they play... 1, 2... I guess we have to kill this Storm Tamer, or we could die if our opponent top deck a Dreamcaller Siren last turn. Pass the turn. We're getting to the point where we're like an unsummon away from potentially just winning. And any counters anyone draws are not very good anymore. Speaking of, I guess we just got to pass, unfortunately. Nimble Obstructionist. Well, I guess we might as well counter that. I don't think our Lookout's Dispersal is getting any better. So if our opponent makes a land drop, then it counters even less stuff. So we might as well just counter while we can. Man, we were so close. I guess our opponent's also so close. Wow, our opponent scoops it up. Whew! Sweet. Well, we snuck it out, which is awesome news because our sideboard cards should be interesting here. Man, I can't believe our opponent drew the Ether Sphere Harvesters and we still managed to win. So Essence Extraction seems good. Never to Return doesn't seem ideal. Spell Pierce and Duress also seem interesting. The question is, how do we make them work? What do we go down? What do we go down? Is Duress worth it? It does give us a way to get an Ether Sphere, and we don't have another way of getting an Ether Sphere. What do we do? I mean, I guess we have Freebooter, which is kind of that anyway. Definitely want Essence Extractions. Maybe go down and unsummon, and maybe we actually want to go down a counter. Maybe we just try it like this. Let's try it like that. I'm not 100% sure what the best way to sideboard this match is, actually. Alright, we got a lot of cheap stuff. Opponent plays an island. And Storm Tamer. I'll play the island, and we will play a Storm Tamer as well. Pass the turn. Island for our opponent. And goes attacking. Yeah, let's trade. Being on the draw, if they get down the first Storm Fleet, that blanks our Storm Fleets. So I think it's worth doing that. Storm Tamer. And Hope of Gurper. Well, play Hope of Gurper. Play Drowned Catacombs. Pass the turn. Opponent goes attacking. Well, now we'll just take it, since we can't stop them from hitting us anyway. And an Ether Sphere. Well, that's actually pretty fine. So play an island, get in with Hope of Gurper, get down Aerialist, and pass the turn. I mean, we still have to contend with our opponent having an Ether Sphere, which has been kind of the story of this match, but we won last game with our opponent having one and us not. Alright, opponent bounces. That is annoying. But they are down to 2 cards in hand. Cruise up Ether Sphere. Attacks, attacks. Alright, we'll take it. Opponent's only got 2 cards in hand. And passes. Well, get in with Hope of Guruper. Play a Swamp. Replay Aerialist. Pass the turn. Leave up Lookout's Dispersal. Opponent does pretty clearly have 2 non-land cards, since they're not making their land drops. Man, these Ether Spheres have been ultra annoying. Alright, let's do it. Opponent's good at drawing those unsummons. Cruise up Ether Sphere. Hits us for 3. Probably gains a bit of life. Yep. Oh, Ether Sphere. Where's our Ether Spheres? More lands. Well, played round Catacombs. Pass the turn. Cruise up Ether Sphere. Well, let's Dreamcaller. See if our opponent has a counter. Apparently no. So tap tap. I guess they can sack their Stormcaller, but that does not seem that good. Opponent passes. Oh boy, deck. Play Boneyard, pass the turn. Aye. This has been a smidge too many lands to draw. Nimble Obstruction is for our opponent. Pretty bad here, actually. Plays a land. Opponent definitely has at least 1 Dreamcaller Siren in hand. Cruise up Ether Sphere. Oh, gives us lifelink to Ether Sphere. Okay. Interesting. Now they crew it up. Goes to combat. Attacks. I mean, we're going to double block. We could get very blown out here. We'll see. Whew! Alright. Well, that worked out. Ether Sphere down. Oh, boy. Play an island. Pass the turn. Opponent plays Dreamcaller. Taps our stuff. Well, let's bounce Obstructionist. Yeah, we're in some trouble now. We've just not drawn enough action, is the TLDR. Opponent attacks with everything. Yup. Down to 6. Plays a land. Oh, deck. Deck, you gotta be kidding. Pass the turn. Well, we're officially the 22 land deck that has drawn, what, 9 lands? That's been the problem with this game. Our opponent has just drawn way more action than we have. Opponent attacks with everything. So block there, take 4. Come on, deck. We need some action. Blightkeeper is not an exciting draw. Play the Swamp, pass the turn. Opponent has another... Yep, Obstructionist. Well, I guess we live 1 more turn technically. Unless they draw something. So block and block. Drop to 1. Now we're going to draw Ether Sphere. That seems fitting. Opponent finds another threat. Deadlands. Game. Whoo! Well, that is unfortunate. Let's play first. And, alright. We're missing... We do have Favorable Winds, which is a very good card in this matchup. Or we're missing 1-drops. Play Boneyard, pass the turn. Because our opponent shouldn't have a good way of dealing with Favorable Winds. And that just makes every card of ours better than every card of theirs. Opponent plays an island. And Hope of Guruper. We'll play the island, get down Favorable Winds. Pass the turn. Unfortunately, we can't raid this Storm Fleet at the moment. Opponent gets in for 1. Yep. I guess we take it. We don't really have a choice. Down to 19. Opponent plays a land. Skyship Plunderer. That's not bad. Let's play Deadlands and just kill the Plunderer. Gain some life. Pass the turn. And then next turn we can either just run out Aerialist, leave up Lookout's Dispersal, or Dreamcaller. I think it'll depend on what we draw. We could just draw a 1-drop of some kind. Opponent gets in for 1. Down to 20. Oh, goody. Oh my goodness, every time! Deck! Ugh. We are 0 for drawing Ether Spheres, and our opponents hit one every game. That's the only reason this match has even been a little close, I feel like. Opponent finds a land. Yep, here they come with their Ether Sphere. Hits us for 3. Can't do anything about it. Gain some life, sure. And passes. Well, play Deadlands. Play Storm Tamer. Get in with Aerialist. And pass the turn. Opponent has Dreamcaller. Well, we're definitely going to counter that. Opponent plays a land. Cruise up Ether Sphere. This Ether Sphere. Gets in. 4-3. Probably gains some life. We do have both of our Deadlands, which are actually kind of helpful. Hits us down to 14. And passes. Oh, maybe we're racing. Let's get in with both. Hit our opponent. Pass the turn. We're definitely hoping this Dreamcaller resolves. Opponent has Obstructionist, down to 1 card in hand. If Dreamcaller resolves, we're in very good shape. Cruise up Ether Sphere. Well, that's Dreamcaller. Opponent has a counter. Alright, so opponent is staying alive. Hits us with both. They're down to 1 card, we're down to 1 card. Pumps the Harvester. Oh, we still have not drawn a Harvester. Last card, Stormfleet Aerialist. Well, play Favorable Winds. Attack with Storm Tamer. Chart the course. Play Catacombs. Pass the turn. Essence Extraction is a good draw. What do you got, opponent? Storm Tamer. Okay. That is annoying. Cruise up Ether Sphere. Does this just put us dead? Attacks, 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 attacks. So we kill Obstructionist. We take 6 down to 2. Draw Storm Tamer. Play Storm Tamer. Kill Storm Tamer. And we gotta fade Siren this turn. If we fade it this turn, we might be stable. And boy, would it be nice to draw Harvester. Opponent passes. We draw more lands. Now play the island. Can we attack? I don't think so. Let's pass the turn. Storm Tamer is still an issue. See what our opponent does. Goes to combat. Passes. Well, we're going to try this. Let's extract the Aerialist. Alright, opponent unsummons. So, yeah, can't do anything about that. Come on, deck. Come on, deck. Ooh, Dreamcaller Siren. I think this means we can actually attack. Let's get in with Aerialist. Opponent takes it. Pass the turn. Siren was a good draw. Still not an Ether Sphere. Opponent plays a land. Runs out Aerialist. And, ooh, found a Dreamcaller Siren. Alright. Taps down our stuff. Cruise Harvester. So we're just going to do it now. So play Siren. Tap Harvester. Tap Dreamcaller. Oh, actually, we have Lethal. We got it. Whoo, boy. What a game. I was not 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Exacxies. That looks like Exacxies to me. Oh, my goodness. We got there. Through the Ether Sphere. 5, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, that's exactly 14. And we will attack for exactly 14. Whoo, boy. Oh, my goodness. What a close game. Wow. Well, one thing I learned is maybe we just need a 4th. Maybe we need the 4th Ether Sphere Harvester, because our opponent having that Ether Sphere Harvester was absolutely the thing that was keeping them in that match. I feel like the black version has some big advantages. Also, we never saw favorable wins from our opponent. So, I mean, I assume they're playing it. Everything had flying. I don't know why you wouldn't be playing it. But, yeah, maybe we just need one more Ether Sphere Harvester, because that seemed very good, that match.
Thanks for watching the video. If you haven't already, take a minute and click that subscribe button. It's a great way to support the channel for free, and you'll find the next video in the playlist right here.